Ever wondered why self-care matters so much for your mental health? In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the importance of self-care. But let's pause for a moment and consider this. When we neglect our needs, we're more susceptible to stress, anxiety, and a host of other mental health issues. That's where self-care comes in. It's not just about pampering yourself, it's about maintaining a healthy relationship with your mind. It's about recognizing your needs and taking steps to meet them. It's about nurturing a state of mind where you can thrive, not just survive. At MSJ Wellbeing, we believe that understanding the significance of self-care is the first step towards mental health well-being. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-love, and self-improvement. It's about creating a life that you don't need to escape from. So, are you ready to learn how to prioritize self-care for better mental health? Let's dive in. Our first tip is to incorporate regular exercise into your routine. Now, before you start thinking about grueling gym sessions or marathon running, let's clarify something. Exercise can be as simple as taking a brisk walk around the block, doing some gentle yoga, or even dancing around your living room to your favorite tunes. It's all about finding a form of movement that brings you joy and helps you feel good in your skin. Regular exercise is a fantastic way to reduce stress and improve mood. It can help shake off the cobwebs of a tough day, lift your spirits, and even enhance your productivity. Plus, the endorphins released during physical activity are nature's feel-good chemicals. Exercise is also a great way to foster a positive relationship with your body. It's not about punishing yourself or striving for perfection, but nurturing yourself and appreciating all that your body can do. Remember, exercise isn't just for the body, it's also for the mind. Next up, we've got healthy eating. It's not just a catchphrase, it's a critical component of self-care. When we talk about a balanced diet, we're not just referring to maintaining physical health. Oh no, the food you consume can have a significant impact on your mental well-being too. Now let's dive a little deeper. Our brain, an energy-intensive organ, requires nutrients to function optimally. Consuming nutrient-rich foods provides the brain with the necessary fuel to maintain mental fitness. Think of it as feeding your mind with the good stuff. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids such as fish and nuts, or those high in antioxidants like berries and leafy greens, can significantly boost brain health. But remember, balance is key. It's not about completely eliminating your favorite treats. It's about making mindful choices more often than not. So the next time you reach for a snack, think about how it may benefit your brain. Remember, you are what you eat. Our third tip is all about sleep. A key pillar of self-care, sleep often takes a back seat in our busy lives. But let's pause and ponder. Are we doing ourselves any favors by skimping on sleep? Not quite. In fact, sleep deprivation can lead to serious mental health concerns such as anxiety and depression. It's like running a car without enough fuel. Eventually, it's going to break down. So how can we prioritize sleep? Start by setting a regular sleep schedule. Try to hit the sack and wake up at the same times every day. Yes, even on weekends. Next, create a sleep-friendly environment. Think dark, quiet, and cool. Lastly, consider a winding down routine before bedtime. This could be anything from reading a book to practicing mindfulness. Remember, consistent and quality sleep is not just about feeling refreshed the next day. It's about maintaining a healthy mind. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Tip number 4 is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, without dwelling on the past or anticipating the future. Mindfulness can equip us with the skills to manage stress by allowing us to recognize and address negative thought patterns before they spiral. Imagine you're sitting in a serene garden with a gentle breeze brushing against your skin. You're not thinking about your to-do list or fretting about past mistakes. You're simply aware of the breeze, the rustling leaves, your breathing. This is a simple mindfulness exercise you can practice at home. Whether it's focusing on your breath, eating a meal mindfully, or simply observing the world around you, there are countless ways to incorporate mindfulness into your everyday life. Remember, it's not about emptying your mind, but about being fully present in the moment. Practicing mindfulness can help you live in the present moment and improve your mental health. Now, let's go through the remaining self-care tips quickly. Tip number 5 is maintaining social connections. As humans, we're social creatures. We thrive on interaction and connection. Whether it's catching up with friends over coffee, calling a loved one, or even connecting with others in online communities, maintaining social bonds can greatly boost your mood and mental health. But remember, it's about quality, not quantity. Nurture relationships that make you feel good and let go of those that drain you. Moving on to tip number 6, it's essential to take breaks. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often forget to pause and just breathe. This could be a 5-minute break from your work desk, a day off in the middle of the week, or even a short vacation. Taking time off to relax and recharge is crucial for your mental well-being. It helps reduce stress, increase productivity, and maintain a positive outlook on life. Tip number 7, pursue a hobby. Engaging in activities you love not only brings joy but also gives a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's painting, gardening, cooking, or learning a musical instrument, hobbies can provide a much-needed escape from the everyday routine. They help keep your mind active and engaged, and offer a productive outlet for stress. Tip number 8, avoid alcohol and drugs. While these substances might offer temporary relief, they often exacerbate mental health issues in the long run. They can lead to dependence, negatively impact your physical health, and affect your ability to cope with stress. Instead, look for healthier coping mechanisms, like the tips we're discussing here. Tip number 9, seek professional help when needed. There's absolutely no shame in reaching out to a mental health professional. If you're feeling overwhelmed or if your mental health is affecting your daily life, it might be time to seek help. Therapists, counselors, and psychiatrists are trained to help you navigate these challenges and provide the tools you need to manage your mental health. Finally, tip number 10, remember that self-care is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to listen to your body and your mind and find what makes you feel good, whether that's a morning run, a quiet evening with a book, or a weekend getaway. It's about finding balance and making time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Remember, self-care isn't a one-size-fits-all strategy. Find what works best for you. So those were our 10 tips to prioritize self-care for mental health well-being. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane, shall we? We kicked things off by emphasizing the importance of regular exercise. Remember, it's not just about physical health, but mental health as well. Moving our bodies helps to clear the mind and release those feel-good hormones. Then, we dove into the world of healthy eating. Nourishing our bodies with the right foods can significantly impact our mood and energy levels. It's not just about cutting out the bad, but incorporating the good. Sleep, the third tip, is a non-negotiable. Adequate rest allows our minds to recharge, process information, and prepare for the day ahead. Shortchanging yourself on sleep can lead to a host of mental health issues. We also talked about mindfulness practices. Whether it's meditation, journaling, or taking a few moments to breathe deeply, these practices can help reduce stress, boost mood, and increase mental clarity. Finally, we rounded things off with the remaining 6 self-care tips for mental health. From maintaining social connections to setting boundaries and everything in between, these are all crucial elements of a comprehensive self-care routine. Remember, the journey to mental health well-being is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's about consistency and making small, manageable changes that add up over time. And don't forget, MSJ Wellbeing is here every step of the way. We're your go-to resource for all things health and well-being. It's time to take control of your mental health and start putting these tips into action. Because you're not just surviving, you're thriving. And that's what self-care is all about. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more health and well-being content. Remember, your mental health matters, and so do you.